Grand Rising, good people. How you feeling? It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Are you ready for the Astro-Weather week report? Libra and Scorpio moon? Let's talk about it. Pew. Yo, what's the deal? It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, back with another Astro-Weather weekly report. And I want to thank everybody because it was a stone groove last night. We had a marathon talking about Mercury Retrograde and also Mercury and Uranus and Sagittarius millennial energy, right? But it was so much fun for episode 271. Later this afternoon, this early evening probably, episode 272 will come out with Sean Leather. It's such a great episode. He is, it's before and after the NDEs, had like multiple, I think he had 3 NDEs. He's kind of like he's a medium. He speaks to people from the other side, including his mother. But he's also the host of the Hawaii IAMS sharing group and has his own NDE podcast. Really great guy. And he's a connector. He connects people like how me and my wifey do. So happy Sagittarius season. We're rocking and rolling. Pluto Aquarius. The new moon. That video will come out tonight as well. And that one, you guys, it is very early in the morning, December 1st, late night, November 30th for the West Coast. So it's a little bit before 2 a.m. Eastern. So it's like, I think it's around 140, 150 something, so you're going to hear about that. That's coming up, Sunday morning into Saturday night. And I'll be on live again next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. May make that a regular thing. Sunday live podcast with the Taylor family. It's been a good thing the last 2 Sundays. So we got the Libra moon. Monday, Tuesday, un poquito Wednesday, and then the Scorpio moon, right? Wednesday, Thursday, and un poquito Friday, and then we get into that, little bit of Thursday, Friday, so the Sag moon starts on Saturday, okay? So we basically got a Libra Scorpio moon week. Tensions are coming up with, Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Russia, Ukraine, America. We have got to send out love and light and healing energy. And now I know it can sound corny and hokey, but you have to understand the energetic field. We are not victims, no way, no how, any way. So when you kind of put the collective consciousness and tap in, which is the really gets us into the number 9, which taps into the subconscious mind, which is the frequency for next year. It's going to be beautiful. Not to say there's not going to be challenges, but we have got to be able to leave the old structures and systems behind. Pluto Capricorn, these legacy buildings, legacy corporations, legacy news, say goodbye to it. You've got to move forward and let it go. So that way you're not stuck spiritually or energetically in the past. Stop thinking you're getting the truth from NPR, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC. It's not happening. It's just not happening. So, the true answers are inside your own consciousness and in your heart chakra and your root chakra with deep meditation. Okay? So let's look at the chart. It's 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Got to record a podcast today with Brianna Lafferty. She is amazing. Deaf doula and doula, but helps people to transition. And she had a childhood disease and NDE that was just wild. So this is going to be a fun interview. And that should be coming out on Black Friday. All right. So let's focus on love, positivity, health. The moon is conjunct the Libra South Node and trining Pluto and Aquarius. And it's the Astro-Weather week. Eric Taylor. Let's get to the chart. Big E. Oh, and oh my goodness, some great games yesterday in the NFL, right? Overtime, Vikings won, Eagles won last night, Chiefs barely won, Jets were off, Giants lost, the Cowboys won, Commanders lost. Oh my God, what a game. And my Terps, Maryland College basketball. Yo, Terps, we beat Villanova. That's a big win. And ASU football got a big victory over BYU, maybe going to the Big 12 championship. You know, I got to give you some sports, man. I'm going to keep it real. Who I beat? My Knicks lost to the Utah Jazz. That was disgusting. But let's get to the Astro. And my boys had their end of season party for their football team. So I was very excited for them. And they had a great weekend. And yeah, the video and the news dropped. I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday. It was so sad. This Misha lady, young girl, and her horrible stories of abuse and stuff. Some of y'all got to stop defending Diddy and and celebrities. I don't even want to talk about it. Just demonic, okay? Let's pray for the children of this world and especially our country. Eric Taylor, BigE Astrology, Astro-Weather Week. Pew. All right, make it happen Monday. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, wifey made me an amazing smoothie. For my break fast. I didn't sleep so good last night. I was thinking I was having some Pluto Aquarius dreams in my fourth house affecting my emotional mind. I don't know, Lucy. It was not nice. All right, so you see the energy. It's 12 noon. We got the Sagittarius sun. And just so you know, the new moon is at 9 degrees in like 33, 34 minutes, something like that. Break it down the exact when I get there. So we're at 3 degrees. It will get to 4 degrees soon. And, we are really in Sagittarius energy. That 3rd degree is a Jupiter energy. The moon is now in Libra. Okay. I hope you had a good Virgo moon weekend. Conjunct the South Node, and yes, it's trining the Pluto. Okay. You see Venus in Capricorn is doing its thing. It's dancing, Lucy. And it is now, it's past the energy of the sextile to Saturn. But Venus Capricorn is getting closer to trining Uranus and Taurus. Venus and Capricorn is about building the relationship, building new legacies, building your finances, connecting to fruits and vegetables, smoothies, in terms of your food. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius, it's only going to get to 3 degrees in 2025, so it's going to move slow. It'll be at the 0 degrees for a hot second. Okay. This Libra moon will finish up the day at about 8 degrees on the East Coast and about 9 degrees on the west side of town. It never rains. Mira, Nito bebo más agua. So we also have the Moon-Mars sextile today. Emotionally can feel, a little bit like, yeah, I deserve love and a proper respect in a relationship. Better give it to me. The moon is opposing the Aries North Node. Remember, the nodes switch January 11th. Go watch the podcast episode with Laura Bruno and I breaking down the astrology for 2025. And I will be on live tomorrow, November 26th, with the amazing Amy Robeson on her YouTube channel, on her podcast, talking about the astrology of 2025 and more. That will be at 12:30 p.m. Mountain, so 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So check that out. I'll put up something on my community to remind you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that with Amy Robeson. She is a sweetheart. She's been on my podcast. She'll be back on either in December or January, just working out the schedules. And look at that. The nodes are rocking and moving. Okay. Still at that 5 degrees. So you're going to see where we're going to feel a big shift, coming up where the node's going to move to, it's about to go to the 4th degree. We are also, Jupiter is still retrograding. It's down to 17 now. I think it goes all the way down, if I'm not mistaken, to like 14 degrees. So it's definitely retrograding. And, it should be a pretty good Monday. You're going to feel, kind of peaceful, harmonious. The moon sextile the sun. And I think it's, Libra, Sag Aquarius, they're good sextiles, and you really, you can get a lot, from that energy, okay? But I think Monday is a day about preparing to be on your best behavior for Thankstaking, Turkey Day, with family. Don't get into religion, spirituality, and politics, because if you're not going to be healthy about it and agree to disagree, it's just going to create a lot of drama and arguments in the family and friends. It's not necessary. Thanksgiving is already this energy harvesting thing because, it was draped around, real violence and attacks on the indigenous people of this land by the Europeans. And so what we've got to do is think about how we can help donate and feed and, give some food to homeless people, Navajo Nation, different Hopi tribes, whatever. But we also need to use it as a day of gratitude that we even have food, clothing, shelter. Okay? So that's how you use the energy of Thankstaking, of generosity, gratitude, peace, and love. All right? So let's focus on that. This is Monday, November 25th, and happy birthday, Grandpa, Pop. I don't even know how old he would be today if he was alive, but my grandfather was something. He had like a little Forrest Gump energy to him, man. He caught fly balls from Babe Ruth up in the Polo Grounds in Harlem. He was a part of the people who were there to honor from the churches JFK from his assassination. In 63, he worked as a red cap. He was a masseur, but he was just a great grandfather. He was totally blind when I was born. I think he lost his sight in his late 30s, but he still worked and had jobs and got around the city. Like my grandpa, Pop was amazing. Was my mother's father, but he was the best storyteller and jokes, that Sagittarius energy. And I realized I got a lot of things from him without even knowing, in terms of he would do the voices and characters and the accents. And I totally got that from him. And I just thank you, Pop. You're the best. All right, let's get to Tuesday, Mars, November 26th, Astro-Weather week. Pew. Yo, think about it. Tuesday, the day of Mars. I'm not going to say the other part of the rhyme because it may give you scars. So, happy Tuesday. Now, I remember when we were little, we used to go to school to Wednesday. My kids, Tuesday's their last day of school. I'm like, man, I tell you. Everything is sweet and soft for these children nowadays. You should go to Thanksgiving. You should go to school Thursday morning. You don't get to come home until noon when your mother's done cooking. Oh, God. I wouldn't be that mean to the kids. I'm only joking. The Sagittarius sun, 4 degrees, we'll get to 5 degrees. The Libra moon, remember I told you we'll get to like 8 or 9. Well, you see up here, right? What's that? 15 degrees, the bee's knees, the ABCs. So the Libra moon will finish up at about 20, 21 degrees, East Coast, West Coast. Okay. 6 degrees a day, right? So what you're going to see is that it will be opposing Chiron and Aries. So, this is interesting in terms of being able to prepare yourself emotionally and mentally. Because let's be honest, you saw those clips on social media where people were, during like COVID and the lockdown, families, there have been a lot of arguments since 2016 through 2020, right? Based after the elections, COVID, with friends and family over the holidays. And we've seen those videos and clips. So this Libra moon is kind of injecting a little bit of love and peace to prepare you for Thursday when the moon's in Scorpio, which is not an easy moon for Thanksgiving, for the holiday. Oh my gosh, you talk about emotionally intense. I'm going to prepare you for it, trust me. But so this Libra moon opposing, so you've got to be aware of initiating and asserting healthy in healthy ways, for your family visits. Like we're cool. I got a small family in terms of it's me, my wife, the kids, and my mother-in-law. And so, we're not going to get into any of that stuff. So it's all going to be all good. But I'm just sending out messages for y'all, like, hey, if you love astrology and you're going to your family and they're like all religious, I don't know, Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, and they're not down with astrology and, the fifth dimension and spirituality, just don't bring it up. You don't have to go there with them. If you see that there's a window to say something that's kind of positive and harmonious and not going to make them feel like they're being judged, then fine. But it's got to be on the positive, peaceful side because it's going to be a Scorpio moon. So Tuesday is helping you to prepare for that, okay? Going into Wednesday, but especially with this opposition that's coming up, and the trine to Jupiter. Okay, so Tuesday is really where people could be like, you know what, I'm getting on a flight or I'm getting ready to get in the car. I'm gonna start preparing, finish up all your shopping. People like to start cooking, Wednesday before Thursday. I know wifey does, and so. The Libra moon trining Jupiter Gemini, oh man, that's positive energy. It could even be a positive shopping experience on Tuesday. I know wifey's going to the store on Tuesday to get like the last final things. Maybe she'll do a little bit on Wednesday, to get like some yummy food and stuff. But it's a good energy Tuesday. Tuesday is a good day for communications, for shopping. I mean, this supports it. In the marketplace, it's harmonious and peaceful. Hey, how are you? Oh, have a wonderful holiday. Libra moon, trine Jupiter, Gemini. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, yeah, I miss my grandnephew. I'm going to catch up. It's going to be peaceful. Please take advantage of it. Okay? Now, you will have the moon squaring Venus, Capricorn. So may not be good for couples who are new couples, like kind of like dating. In terms of, or new married couples, we always go to your mother's house. Why don't we go to my mom's house? You know what I mean? Like you can get into that with your spouse. But, there could be some emotions around the finances. Like, we just don't have the money for Black Friday this year. And honestly, you guys, don't get caught up in the whole Black Friday stuff. And I mean, if you really need something, like we just had to buy a new vacuum. We needed it. But like if you don't need something, you know what I mean? Don't get caught up into that. It is so just negative and low vibrational. But what you can do is order a stocking stuffer, a love chart reading, only $33. My special holiday gift of the love audio chart, breaking down your fifth and seventh house, your Juno, Venus, Jupiter, Moon, and more. This is a great gift. We have a little gift card. We can CC you on it to send it to the person. You can give it to multiple friends, to yourself, and it really helps you to understand when and where you could potentially meet someone that you could be in a long-term relationship, commitment, or marriage with for love, but also the archetypes and the character traits of the person. It's very detailed and it's very beneficial and helpful. And we need love for the holidays in 2025. So check out BigEAstro.com or email me with questions, eric@BigEAstro.com. But it's time for love, okay? So that's Tuesday. Mars is still in a trine to the sun. So this is definitely getting you ready for those trips and to explore. People getting on planes, driving. They predicted that this is going to be one of the biggest holiday seasons, and they think Wednesday would be the biggest day of the year for travel. So it's going to be big. There's huge with flights, but a lot in the automobiles, the car, right? So Mars and Leo trine Sagittarius Sun. It's adventure, it's exploring, it's travel. It's like initiating from your heart, like I'm gonna go and explore and see my mama, my grandma, and this one and that one. Just don't get into any arguments about whose family, you just make it fair, right? If you go to Thanksgiving at at the wife's parents' house, then Christmas go to the father, the husband's parents' house. And you got to rotate. Every family should be fair and rotate. It's really, really important to do that. I know that those are real deals and dramas and families. I hear the stories. I'm trying to give you some helpful hints. But Tuesday should be a really good day, especially to get all your shopping done and finish it off. We also, we're still dealing with the Uranus-Neptune sextile. So this does allow a lot of spiritual downloads. You know what I mean? And this, you'll see the Libra moon create like a yod, the finger of God, with the Uranus and Neptune. And that's going to be on Wednesday morning. All right, we'll talk about that. All right, Astro-Weather Tuesday, Big E Astrology. Let's go to miércoles, November 27th. Finishing up some more smoothie, but there's a little maybe ginger in it. So 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, Wednesday, miércoles. Remember, this is the day of journaling, writing, blogging, lungs, walking. Listen, walk 30 minutes a day, especially the ladies. Don't be doing the Orange Theory. Makes you lose muscle, not the fat. All right. So that Libra moon, look at that, finishing up. So the Libra moon will finish up. So, gosh, that's tiny. That's that 24, 25. So yeah, that Libra moon is at 24. Or is that the Spica? No, it's the Libra moon at 24. So it's going to finish up and we'll get to the Scorpio moon at midnight, or a little bit before midnight actually. And so then we will have the Scorpio moon for Thursday, Friday, un poquito Saturday, okay? So, like I said, this Libra moon, and it's so funny, right? I told you with Neptune and Uranus, at 27 degrees, right? The finger got now, the Uranus is really retrograded fast, right? It's all the way down to 24. Gosh, I didn't realize that. But it's within a 3-degree orb, right? And so the finger of God is like when it's like you see the Neptune and the Uranus pointing at the opposite of the sign in the middle, Aries, which is Libra. That's the yacht. So it's really telling us for the holidays, we've got to be spiritually elevated and focus on sending out love and healing energy from our heart chakra to friends and family. This is actually nice. This is like a good energy to prepare us for Turkey Day with the Scorpio moon. Okay? And that Scorpio moon is going to be squaring Pluto. Now that's early in the morning, but Thanksgiving usually, and we'll do Thursday later because I want to see when people are eating and like football and all that. Maybe we'll do 4 p.m. Eastern or something. Or maybe if we do 6 p.m. Eastern, that kind of covers, some people eat later, but that will cover 3 p.m. for the West Coast, 4 p.m. for Mountain. Let's do that for Thursday. But yeah, Wednesday, and sorry, I should have just said, Mercury Retrograde started on Monday the 25th. So you already see how far it's dipped down. The Sag Sun, Venus, getting closer to Ceres. Ceres is on its way to going into Pluto. Saturn is slowly moving direct. And the nodes have shifted 4 degrees. So just pay attention to, this energy and really, I think we should all be in good moods and good energies. Mars is pulling away from the opposition to Pluto. Now it's 5 degrees to 0. You're not going to feel it as much, but it's still been, since it came in right on the 19th, it's been very explosive for war, threats of war, right? These missiles. Now, some people think that, Biden and Harris could be scheming per se in terms of, if they get into war with Russia, then, we may not change the presidency during war times if we get into, martial law, states of emergency. I don't know. That could be a lot of hyperbole. Let's not focus on fear. Let's focus on no war. Let's focus on love and positivity. Let's not worry about whatever. And, people upset about Trump's cabinet. And, listen, it's going to be what it's going to be. And we're still going to be okay. Whatever bad happens under Trump, wouldn't be too much different from the bad that would happen under Harris. America's economy is going down either way. It doesn't matter who's in there. Trump's tariffs are not going to make it much better or much worse. It could affect certain things, but we've already had such inflation since 2020 and 2021 under Biden. So it's not about, it's more about war. It's more about Wall Street. It's more about lobbyists. It's more about BRICS. It's more about the Federal Reserve. Do you get that? President's power is pretty limited. Do you get that? So don't attach these emotions to these people and these parties. If you only have 2 choices, you have no choice. Do you get that? All right. I'm just, I want to, kind of break it down for y'all because I see and hear, and I don't want you to carry this. I used to be so dramatic and caught up into everything with the politics and the news. And now that I've stepped away, I see it so much clearer and I feel so much better. Believe me. Trust me. Knowledge is love. Trust what I say. Turn off the news. I don't care who you watch. MSNBC, CNN, Fox, NPR, ABC, CBS, NBC. It's all poo-poo. Poo-poo caca stinky. Okay? Focus on your spiritual discipline. Focus on your heart chakra, your children, your grandchildren, your creativity. Focus on starting your own business. Focus on writing your life story, your book. Leave a legacy behind of love and positivity. Have a great Wednesday. Let's get to Thursday, right? 25, 26, 27, 28. Thankstaking. Turkey Day. I don't eat turkey anymore. Eric Taylor, Big Astrology. Yo, try it Thursday. Let me be respectful. Happy Thanksgiving, aka Thankstaking, aka Turkey Day. Haven't had turkey in years, but I remember one of the last turkeys we did have was a fried turkey. OMG, it was so good. I don't eat turkey, chicken, pork, very little beef. We may actually have a steak stew and some scallops. I'm starting to wean off the fish too. I know about the parasites. 2025, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleansing, a lot of fasting, a lot of parasite cleanse. You guys are gonna go on this journey with me, but I think I want steak and scallops for Thanksgiving. So let's look at this moon. I went later, so I went to 6 p.m. Eastern, okay, 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific, and remember that moon. See, it's at 10 degrees, so. Let's see, 3. Yeah, so at around 12 noon, it would be at around 10, 11 degrees. I mean, at about 7 degrees. You know, so that makes sense because I told you it would finish up at 1 degrees on the West Coast. So this is 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. This is between that time when most people are watching dinner. You're starting to watch the second football game, Cowboys-Giants. It's a terrible game. Your stomach's hurting. You're like, oh my God, these teams are both terrible. The Lions-Bears will be a great game. Lions are tough. I don't know if Bears can do it. I'm going to give you the Cowboys over the Giants, 23-17. The Lions over the Bears, it's going to be a lot of points. I'm going to say 31. How about 31-21? And then Packers-Dolphins, Thursday night. I'm going to go with the Packers, 27-23. Okay, so that's Thursday night for Turkey Day. But this Scorpio moon, now this is in the lunar mansion of Saturn. It's a karmic moon. This is emotional discipline. This is like play the long game, have healthy boundaries, don't get into those temptations of the arguments. The Scorpio moon is extremely intense. It will finish up, let's see, 6 p.m. Eastern to midnight. It'll finish up at 13 degrees. So it is going to, Scorpio to be, it's not opposing anything in Taurus, but the Scorpio moon will be trining Pisces and Saturn. Okay. You see that over there. Okay. So that's, and the lunar mansion behind it is Saturn. So emotional and spiritual discipline on Thursday. Please, I'm trying to help you. It comes off early in the morning or late night as you're going to bed Wednesday night, cooking late, squaring Pluto. You're stressing about your aunt that's coming over that talks a lot of smack. Maybe you got to see that uncle that was inappropriate with you when you were a child. I don't know. Thankfully, I didn't have any of those relatives. But the Scorpio moon is also going to sextile. Yeah, you'll feel it a little bit. Sextile Venus and Capricorn. So, Thursday is going to be interesting. The Mercury Retrograde still at 22. The sun is at 7 degrees, which is a spiritual number. Don't get into any self-righteous arguments. It could be hot. It could be hot on Thanksgiving. And we just want to focus on the love. But it is really good for being empathic and tapping into energies. And it's coming off of the square to Mars and Leo. So that's it right there, right? It starts off the morning squaring Pluto, and then later on it goes and squares Mars, right? So just watch out for those squares for Thanksgiving. Plus, it's the Scorpio moon. And, we do still have Mars and Leo in a trine to Sag Sun. Do something active. Go for a family walk afterwards. Do some family football outside, frisbee, catch, sports. I know the boys want to do a little football game in the yard. I'm so happy about that. And the Sag Sun will be getting close to squaring Pisces and Saturn, next week. So have a great Astro-Weather week, a very safe travel week, very safe Thanksgiving. Think about those who are less fortunate, food, clothing, shelter, and try to spread love and holiday cheer, okay? Black Friday, you want to buy a unique gift, then come to BigEAstrology.com and book somebody a love audio chart reading. We need to know your date of birth, the time, city, state, right? Year, the date, everything. Where was you born at? What time? All that stuff. But if they don't, you give it to them and they don't want a love reading, they can use the $33 towards any of my other services. They just need to book it by January 31st, okay? So this is Thursday. I'll be back on Friday morning with the Astro-Weather weekend, and and I will be live on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? And I'm not staying on crazy late on Sunday because the 49ers and Bills come on. So I'll be on. I'm probably going to give you about an hour and a half, an hour, okay? But 7 p.m. Eastern. So get ready for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy the holiday. Stay positive. I'll be thinking about my mom. I'm missing her. But I know she's up in heaven with Pop-Pop celebrating his birthday today. So love you, Mom, and happy birthday, Pop-Pop. Holidays are still challenging for me. This is just the 3rd year anniversary. My mom passed away while I was in coma September 21st, 2021. And she was born on the 21st of April, Taurus, 0 degrees. So very ironic. Love you, Ma. I love you guys. Astro-Weather Week, Biggie Astrology. Be safe, be smart, be careful. Yeah, that's it. Got a little emotional there. Salute. Mamito, I miss you, love you. Healthy fruit smoothie. Fruit is the H3O. Fruit, we are really frutivores. Eat more fruit. If I can give you any advice, even on the holiday, cranberries, pineapple, if you want to put it on your turkey, eat more fruit. Have a blueberry pie. Oh, my wife made some peach cobbler this weekend. I never had that before. Woo! She put her foot in it. I am so spoiled. Ladies, you want to keep a happy man as loyal? You got to get through the belly. Got to please him. Don't tease him, but you got to feed him. And my wife, and laughter. My wife and I laugh literally like 20 times a day. Like, we laugh so much. It extends our lives. So does hugs and kisses. Kiss for 6 seconds and, at least a 5 to 10 second hug. It energetically and spiritually helps you with oxytocin and different things. So takes away stress and anxiety as well. Astro-Weather Week, the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. Happy Thanksgiving, Thankstaking, Turkey Day. positivity, Libra moon, Scorpio moon. Watch the intense emotions, spiritual discipline on Thursday. Watch my podcast, episode 272, right? And then Friday, 273. And then Sunday, 274. Yeah, 13, 4, 274. And my Sagittarius new moon sometime tonight. All right, so love you guys. The Sag moon is December 1st, November 30th on the West Coast, Mountain. Early morning on December 1st on the East Coast. And come watch me live tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Amy Robeson, Robeson, on YouTube. I'll be live on her channel, and I'll put it up in community. And take advantage of my stocking stuffer, $33, normally $53, love audio chart reading. It is a great holiday gift, breaking down the 5th house of dating, romance, fun, sex, 7th house, relationships and marriage, the moon, your emotional mind and connection, Juno, the asteroid of long-term relationships, commitment and marriage, Venus, the wifey, Jupiter, the husband. This is not just, if you're wife and wife, it's still the Venus, husband and husband, still the Jupiter. The moon, it's really a great gift. It's a great gift for anyone. And like I said, if they receive it and they wanted to use the $33 for a regular birth chart or anything, they can do that as well. But this is a original and unique stocking stuffer and holiday gift from BigEAstro. Check out the website, BigEAstrology.com, and start getting ready to come to Coffee Talk. Jaguar Wright, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 75 minutes, only $13. Friday, December 6th. It's not too early to sign up for Coffee Talk. BigEAstro. Astro-Weather Week. Later. Bye. Happy birthday, Pop. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Eric Taylor, intuitive astrologer from BigEAstro, and I have a special holiday gift offer for you. It's my love audio chart reading, right? Pluto's in Aquarius. Well, now it's time to transform your love life. But not just for you. This is normally $53. It's $33. And this is the great love gift to give to friends, family, whoever. You'll get a digital gift card. We'll send it out. You'll be CC'd on it. And you can choose the date to send it. It's breaking down the 5th house, the 7th house in natal birth chart, dating, love, relationships, plus Juno, the asteroid of long-term relationships, commitment, and marriage, Venus, the wife, Jupiter, the husband, the moon, your emotional mind, and much more. So if you're ready to up, lift up, and transform your love life, then reach out to me, BigEAstrology.com, or you can email me, Eric@BigEAstrology.com, and let's get love for the holiday season. This is the cheer that we need to spread around for 2025. Love is in the air, so order your love birth chart reading today for you, a family member, or a friend. Happy holidays. Time for love. BigEAstro. Peace.